What's up? Welcome back to Project Time Garage. Hey, how many of you guys out there like the whole Venetian blinds in the back window of the little Japanese cars and trucks? I sure do. So the first thing I did was jumped out there to the eBay and bought a set for this little Datsun 521 pickup. And today we're gonna put them in. So these came from eBay, straight from Taiwan. And there's the Facebook link, facebook.com/rear Venetian blind. These things showed up a lot faster than I thought they would, to be honest with you. Anyway, let's open them up and see what we've got. I guess my most curious question, or my biggest question, is how exactly do they install? Do I got to go drilling holes in my truck, or is it something else? Oh no, I bet it's not. I see what, I bet you anything these right here just stick underneath the lip, the windshield, or the window lip, window gasket. That's the word I'm trying to find. The gasket. Tell you what, the tape is actually stronger than the product. There we go. So I guess that tightens down the sliders. Yeah, that's what that does. So evidently we loosen these up. These will slide. Then I guess we stick them in the back window of the truck and then push this up under the window gasket. Then I guess we lay our blinds in them. This is really interesting. Well, it looks straightforward enough. Let's go to the truck and see if we can decipher it. I think this thing's going to install in like 2 minutes, so check it out. Well, I guess the first thing we're going to do is figure out where I'm going to put these things. They evidently just slip underneath the gasket here, the window gasket, and are just held up there with that, which is kind of cool. So I'm just going to measure and try to find my center. 38.5, actually 38.25. So half of 30 is 15. So 18. So we're looking at 19 and about a 1/8 for our mark. So we'll mark 19 and an 1/8 right about here. So that's going to be about the center. This is just Taylor's chalk. And then I think what I'll do is I'll come from that point over and I'll find where halfway is on there. So that's going to be about 19. So half of 19 is going to be 9.5. So I will put this one at 9.5, and we'll do the same thing to the other one at 9.5. I'm just going to take my knife and push down underneath this seal to kind of open it up a little bit. And that should allow me to take this right here and get it under there. In fact, I may use my knife to just kind of get up under. Oh, that's perfect right there. Look at that. So there's that. And then for this upper side, I think the thing to do is I'm probably just going to go ahead and get it poked under there. And then we're going to grab a level and make sure that we are in fact level. There we go. So we're under there, both sides. And I'm going to adjust this thing all the way down, tighten it up. and we'll just stick a level on here and see how close we are to being level. Right there is bubble level. All right, so I'll slide this thing all the way down. I'm going to make sure that we're fully seated in the window gasket, and I'll tighten up this one, and then I'll make sure that one's all the way up, and we'll tighten it up. All right, there is that. Interesting. Thing is it going to be right in my head or somebody's head when they sit in the truck? That's the next question. So if I'm sitting in this truck, no, they're really not in my head, are they? Okay, we're going to do the same thing on that side. I'm going to come back to 19.5, make a mark, and we'll pop that one up there. Steering wheel's in my way. 19. So 19, half of 19 is 9.5, and 9.5 is where we went with the other one. So we'll go 9.5 with this one, make it somewhat symmetrical. Again, I'll use my knife blade just to kind of get underneath there. Having my knife under there sure makes it a lot easier to do the work. There we go. Just a quick level it up. There's just enough give to these things where it's hard to get them perfectly level. But that's pretty close. All right. There we go. So I guess we slide these down and start putting in our actual blinds. Well, so each one of these actual blinds is a little bit shorter than the other. So I'm going to take the longer of the blinds and I'm going to put it on the bottom. And it looks like you just kind of bend it and just pop it in place. So installation is an absolute breeze. So there we go. Just push them and they fall right in. Pretty cool. Now I think the only thing to do is get them somewhat lined up. Probably be better just to close them to do that, wouldn't it? Check that out. How cool is that? Only thing is, it's really close to your head, but yeah, it is what it is. You can always close up the blinds, I guess. I guess I'll have to be careful not to get them dirty, otherwise I'll have to dust my blinds in my truck, which is weird. Here, let me give you a better look at these things. Check this out. This is cool. Think about that. Isn't that cool? I've been seeing pictures of those out there and I just thought it fits the truck so well to have that. Hey, what should we do to this truck next? I'm interested to hear your guys' input. You know, I like these quirky little weird things, you know, like this, like the strange color headlights and the Venetian blinds and the weird stuff. I think a small roof rack, like a vintage roof rack with wooden slats, is in its future. But comment down below, guys. Tell me what you think I should do to this thing next. So anyway, that kind of wraps up that little project. Really easy to do. If you guys care, I'll drop a link down there in the description about where I bought these blinds. Apparently they make them for all kinds of different vehicles, not just this. And evidently they're common in other places in the world. Like apparently they're very common in other places. So anyway, that'll wrap up this video, guys. As usual, really appreciate you watching. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends about us, and I'll see you next time.